Welcome to Clarity UPSC. In the previous video, we studied political causes of the revolt. This video covers economic and social causes of 1857 revolt. Next video covers immediate causes that led to the 1857 revolt. For all the videos, we will provide notes in our Clarity UPSC app. Shortly, you will also have interactive lessons for all videos in our app. Make sure you download on Apple App Store, Android Play Store or as a web app. More on this at the end of the video. Let us begin. See the video plan. This is about economic and social causes that led to 1857 revolt. In this video, we shall see the economic and social causes behind the revolt of 1857. First, the economic causes. The first economic cause was exploitative land revenue policies. The British used three big systems: permanent settlement in Bengal in 1793, Rayatwari in Madras and Bombay areas in the early 1800s, Mahalwari in North India from the 1830s. Names were different, but the pressure was same. Revenue demand was high, collection was strict, payment had to be in cash and on time. So the farmer borrowed money to pay revenue. Debt kept growing. If he failed, land got attached and auctioned. Even cattle could be taken. Village life became full of fear and anger. And many sepoys came from these same villages. So this village stress was sitting inside the army too. The second economic cause was the destruction of Indian handicrafts. After British rule expanded, Indian markets were flooded with cheap machine-made goods from Britain, especially cotton cloth. Indian weavers and craftsmen could not match those prices. Their work collapsed, skilled families became jobless, many fell into daily wage work. So when rebellion started, these angry small town groups were ready to join. The third economic cause was the rise of moneylenders and the debt trap, supported by the new British legal system. Because revenue had to be paid in cash and on time, borrowing became routine. Moneylenders charged heavy interest. Debt became permanent. When people could not repay, cases went to court. The moneylender had written contracts and papers. The peasant did not. Court orders came, police enforced them, land and property were auctioned. So the farmer did not feel he was losing to one moneylender. He felt he was losing to a whole system. That is why rural hatred became deeper. And again, many sepoys were sons of this same rural society. The fourth economic cause was the drain of wealth from India. Drain of wealth means India's money was going out to Britain instead of staying here. Company profits went out. British officers drew high salaries from Indian revenue. Later, pensions were also paid from India but spent in Britain. Even wars and administrative costs were charged on India. So educated Indians and urban groups started feeling a simple thing. India is earning, but India is not keeping the earnings. This created a steady anger in the middle class and educated sections. The fifth economic cause was stress created by cash crops. The colonial economy pushed crops that suited British trade. Indigo is the clearest example. In parts of eastern India, European planters pushed peasants into indigo contracts and bought the crop at low rates. The farmer carried the risk. The planter took the profit. Opium also worked in a controlled way in regions like Bihar through company agents and contracts. So village life became unstable. Cash needs increased, debt became easier, and the village became tense and trapped, not just poor. The sixth economic cause was dispossession of old rural elites, especially in Awadh.
By order of the Governor-General, the administration of Awadh is hereby dissolved. The territory is now fully and formally annexed by the British East India Company.
After annexation in 1856, the British removed the Nawab. They also weakened the talukdars. Many talukdars lost estates, revenue rights, and authority over villages. This mattered because talukdars were local power centers. They maintained retainers, gave jobs, and supported many dependents. When they were pushed out, thousands became insecure at one stroke. So when 1857 began, these displaced talukdars became ready leaders and supporters of rebellion in Awadh. The seventh economic cause was the disruption caused by annexations in general. When the British took over a kingdom, it was not only political change. Royal courts shrank, old offices closed, state soldiers were disbanded, many servants, clerks, artisans, and dependents lost income. This is why places like Jhansi and Awadh became so sensitive. When the old setup collapsed, a large frustrated crowd was created. So once a chance came, they supported rebellion quickly. So if you look at the economic side as one picture, it becomes clear. Heavy revenue pressure, debt and court humiliation, job loss in towns, and sudden shocks after annexations. And the army was drawing men from this same society. These all were interlinked. Now we come to the socio-religious causes. The first social cause was the fear of conversion and loss of religious identity. Missionaries were becoming more active. Churches and Christian preaching were spreading. Many Indians felt the company was supporting this indirectly. So a suspicion grew that the British were not only ruling India, they were trying to change India. This suspicion became stronger due to British interference in social customs. People remembered the ban on sati in 1829. Then came laws like the Religious Disability Act of 1850 and the Widow Remarriage Act of 1856. Many ordinary people did not read the fine print. They only saw one pattern. The government is entering our personal and religious life. The Religious Disability Act of 1850 created a special fear. Many believed it protected property rights even after conversion. So people felt the British were making conversion easier and safer. Whether that was the real intention or not, the suspicion became real in public mind. The next social cause was cultural arrogance and daily insult. Many British officials behaved as if Indians were inferior. Racism was visible in everyday life. The tone of officers, the way Indians were treated in offices, separation in clubs and public spaces. This constant humiliation created anger, especially among educated Indians and soldiers, because dignity was hit again and again. Another social cause was fear of Western education and new ideas. English education and new institutions were spreading. Some Indians welcomed it, but many conservative groups feared it would weaken old values and old authority. Priests and traditional scholars felt their social position was becoming unsafe. So emotional support for revolt also came from those who feared cultural loss. Now came the social causes inside the army. Sepoys followed caste and religious rules strictly. Food, purity, rituals mattered a lot. But many felt their beliefs were not respected in day-to-day army life. So discipline slowly started feeling like insult. Along with this, some orthodox sections feared pollution and loss of caste boundaries due to new changes. Railways, travel, and mixing of people looked useful, but they also created anxiety in conservative minds. Many started seeing British rule as a force that will break old social boundaries. Then came the immediate trigger, the greased cartridge controversy. The new Enfield cartridges were believed to be greased with cow fat and pig fat. For Hindus, cow fat was unacceptable. For Muslims, pig fat was unacceptable. And the cartridge had to be bitten open. So it felt direct and forced. And finally, rumors spread fast because the atmosphere was already full of distrust. By the 1850s, people were tense. So rumors about conversion, cartridges, and secret British plans travelled quickly. The British often dismissed these fears instead of handling them carefully. So when the spark came, people reacted without waiting for proof. So these all are economic and social reasons. Economic pressure made society angry. Social fear made society suspicious. Annexations made many groups insecure. Sepoys came from this same world. So when the army spark happened in 1857, it did not stay inside the cantonment. It spread into towns and villages very fast. The revolt looked sudden, but the causes were building for years. That is all about this video. In next video, we will cover immediate causes that led to 1857 revolt. Make sure you download Clarity UPSC app. You get daily news that is specifically written for UPSC preparation. Check out practice section. It helps you master statement evaluation for prelims exam. As a brand new feature, you get world-class note-taking app that is built into the app. You can copy-paste your content or write your own notes or even set reminders on any notes. It is robust. You can upload images or PDF too. Give it a try. It is completely free. Subscribe to our channel Clarity of Concept UPSC.